Hello, folks. Welcome to Steak and a Shot, our lunchtime show here on the Mike Martin's channel. Hope everybody is doing well. And I bid you all good morning, good evening, and good night, wherever you may be watching this transmission. Welcome all to Steak and a Shot. And we're just going to be hanging out, taking a few calls here today. Just chilling out and seeing what everyone's up to. We're going to look at what mainstream media has to say about what. Hope you guys got your steak ready to go. A nice shot ready to go. I'm having banana liqueur, okay, with eggnog. It's so good. Yeah, I know it's whatever, but it's so just goes down easy. You know what I'm saying? And I got my water here beside me. So what's everyone up to? Oh, we got Engine Toronto. Hey, Engine, if you want to call in to the show, I think I messaged you on Instagram. If you want to call into the show, please. But we got to keep it a little bit of PG here on this platform. We got to keep it little PG. That's why we're going to go over mainstream media articles today, just talk about what they're trying to shove down our throats. So we got God Bless You and the Family. Merry Christmas, Mike. Search for the Truth. Thank you. Search for the Truth. God bless you, too. And Merry Christmas. We got Billy T. J in the house. Thank you for joining us, guys. Guys, I want to get some people to call in today, but I want to, it's a lunchtime special. So I'd like to get some first time, I'd like some nice filet and a shot of whiskey. Yeah, nice filet, a good filet. Not that fish and chips crap. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see, guys, if I could get some of you guys to call in. It'd be really nice. Add me on Skype, Mike Martin's 1980, to get some first-time callers in who want to be... Oh, Candace is saying, I'm down with whatever. Just let me know. I think I just... Okay, well, we got some people here that are active, so... Some people that are active here... So what are you guys up to? Archie Bunker in the house. Merry Christmas, Mike, and all the best. Yeah, we're going to have our Christmas show on our Christmas special on Wednesday. We'll probably have it here on YouTube because we're not going to be swearing or cussing or going against the Lord Fauci, right? No jab, no food, says Billy T. That's right. 2003 Debo. Merry Christmas, buddy. Yep. We're going to, again, guys, Christmas special on Wednesday is going to be nice. We should just do it regularly on YouTube because we're not going to be going off the deep end for our Christmas special on Wednesday. Maybe we might. I don't know, man. With some callers. I don't know, man. This right here is banana liqueur with eggnog. Merry Christmas, Joshua Keys. We are 4 days out from Christmas Eve. Spark Jive in the house. Everyone's just rolling in so nicely. Thank you so much, everybody. And who else we got here? Guys, add me on Skype, Mike Martin's 1980. Do not comply. That's right. Do not comply to anything. Do not comply to anything. All right, let's see what we got here. Hold the line, everyone. All right, let's go to our some articles here I got for you guys. And let's see what the mainstream media is trying to shove down everybody's throat. Like, that's always an important thing. Guys, don't forget to join us on our Discord. I'm going to do an invite people. I'm going to copy the link, and I'm going to paste it here for you guys. If you guys want to join us on Discord, go ahead and join us here on Discord. And it's turning into all a clown show. All right, so here we go, guys. What is Canadian... Is that Canadian... No, CBC is Canadians Broadcasting Crap. This is the CTV. Crap TV. Quebec shutting down schools, bars, gyms tonight as COVID cases soar. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So we got to be careful here on this platform, my friends, how we address this. Because we just can't. I've got this channel shut down too many times. But there it is. Quebec shutting down schools, bars, gyms tonight as COVID cases soar. Quebec government is shutting down several public settings Monday evening, including bars, taverns, casinos, theaters, gyms. Wait, they're shutting down gyms? Oh my God. And even schools, if cases of COVID-19 are soaring and pre-holiday spike, Those establishments will be closed as of 5 p.m. Monday. Wow. 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 What a bunch of BS. Wow. Oh, I don't know how far I could go on this channel or what I'm allowed to say, so I got to be really, 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 really careful here. Oh my God, 20 cases in the UK. Oh my God. Yeah, Billy T said there's something on the Discord that he put up. I think Billy T put this up himself on the Discord, saying no food, no jab. So that's another big issue. We're dealing with a lot of this. Is It doesn't work that way. Expert cautions reliance on rapid tests during holidays. Quebec hits new single-day record of 4,571 COVID-19 cases Monday. Hospitalizations up 21% or up by 21. So I'm not understanding what is going on. I don't know. I don't know. This is the Canadian CTV News, coast to coast, and they're just shoving this down the throats right here. Top stories. Ontario reports 3,783 new COVID-19 cases as positive rate rises to level unseen since early May. But didn't COVID already come through and leave? That's what I'm, Foreign Affairs Ministers, Jolie tests positive for COVID-19. Okay, so she's got the flu. Oh my God. Omicron spreading and infecting the vaccinated. Oh no. You know why? Guys, when we do Mike in the Night on Odyssey, you know why this is happening, right? So it's kind of more of an Odyssey thing, right? Early data reveals how effective vaccines are against the Omicron. Now they're starting to question this. Now. Canadians, Oilers, and Senators and Blue Jackets sidelined by COVID-19 concerns. So I know a lot of people that took their third jab. I don't know what's going on. Oh, they got a variant tracker now. Oh my God, nobody cares. Oh my God, a variant tracker. So much for the 2 Depoop shots. Well, oh well. I missed the bus twice, and I'm going to miss the bus more times. What is the British broadcasting crap? BBC, British broadcasting. No new COVID curb yet, but rule nothing out. Hundreds dead after Philippines super typhoon. Okay, this is real. The 6 biggest lessons about work from 2021. Nobody cares. Closing arguments made in Ghislaine Maxwell trial. Well, there's too many people on the hook there. They got to keep their mouths shut. They need to keep their mouths shut with that. How Rome monuments are still standing? It was because it was built by Europeans, and it will continue standing after the Chinese condos fall apart. Rome monuments will still be standing. Quidditch could be renamed Rolling Trans. I don't even know what that is. Who bought Boss Tickets back catalog or whatever? Nobody cares. Nobody cares about this stuff. Okay, let's move on. What is RT reporting? Pentagon's new extremism rules extends to likes report. This is a very important one, guys. So if you like something, or you go on and like something, or decide to like something, guess what? You're going to be in trouble. So if you like some post that somebody posted that was funny, or any particular ideology, or any political organization, one DOD official told reporters at the background briefing that means a prohibition or participation in groups that advocate any kind of supremacist, extremist, and criminal gang doctrine. So that's basically anyone that's Catholic, Caucasian, the people that built the infrastructure of the countries. These people are finished. So if you like something, guys, they're gonna kick your ass. Oh yeah. Oh, that tastes so good, that eggnog with banana cream. Johnny Boy Silver is a person could survive on very little food. Johnny Boy, you want to call us? Steven Sewell's going to work. I wanted him to call in. Hey, Johnny Boy, do you have me on Skype? I want to get you on the phone. I know you're in California. I just want to know what you're up to down there. Yeah, at least four professional football careers over the jab. That's correct. Zaki in the house. Sounds like a 1984 movie. Yeah. So anyone that likes anything, you're automatically considered part of some extremist group. So basically, they're looking for people like, I'm pretty sure if you put a picture up of Jesus or something and you like it, or somebody puts a Christmas tree up or something and they like it, you'll automatically fall into this group. So there it is. Russia shows German diplomats the door. Why is EU backing Navalny but ignoring Assange? Russia could ban sentient killer robot. Russia could ban sentient killer robots. Oh no! Look at these, man. So these are just robots. They go on the battlefield. They got a range of about 250 miles. They got a bulletproof lens on the camera. And they're pretty stable. I mean they couldn't really handle a grenade or any. They have some damage from a grenade shot, or some sort of guided missile system. They'll have trouble. But these things, they could go out there and survey the ground, and Russia's banning these things or talking about banning them, so other countries don't get these or don't think about getting them, right? But Russia, I think, will go ahead and keep these. I don't see why they would ban that. Donald Trump Jr. explains why China is not intimidated by the U.S. military. New U.S. city reports proof of COVID vaccination. 6.2 quake strikes off the coast of California. General calls for the death penalty to be given to a soldier who defected. Queen cancels Christmas travel, taking precautionary approach. What else is happening? Oh, France's First Lady, plagued by rumors that she was born a male. So this is a new rumor going around here, that she was born a male. So let me know what you guys think. It's a rumor that's going around. All right. Yeah, it is. Yes, we did hear it was two jabs and two thing. We covered that on the last mic in the night. They're looking at 6 now. Like, they're actually looking at 6 to be fully immune, or what's going on. Oh, look, Linny Poo's here. Everyone's joining us in the comments. I wonder if she's available to speak. Linny, turn on your Skype. We're going to be very PG here. We're just having a steak and a shot here. And going over some of these headline news. This story is concerning me, not this one, where they're rumored that France's Macron's wife is a man. A rumor going around. I'm talking about this one. This one's very concerning, and I think we should talk about this one. Pentagon new extremist rules extends to likes. So if you like something on Facebook, or you like somebody, or supporting somebody, right, it gets the algorithm to push it out further. Well, now you're going to be on the hook if you like something now. Yeah. That looks like it's going to be a major issue. They're really trying to shut this down. Yeah, IARE. You better watch this on Mike in the Night. We're not touching any of that stuff. Trust me. We're just on here talking like humans here normally. But when you go on Mike in the Night, it's a rip. It's a WR. It's a RIP. It's just ripping everything apart show. Christy S. Lee says Southern Missouri. You wouldn't even want to know what is going on. No mask. Nobody paying attention to this. Yeah, there's a lot of places where nobody is paying attention to any of this, guys. Speaking of paying attention, I want to throw something out there really quick, guys, if you don't mind. I want to do a plug here. I want to know, if you guys can, go to the Odyssey channel and subscribe to it, please, because this is where Mike in the Night is on, where it gets several thousand views a video. There's the last Mike in the Night here. Variants run wild. Oh my God, the amount of just really good callers, and I'm gonna leave you a link. and go ahead and go to the channel and like it, and go ahead and join us on Mike and the Night on there. We can't talk about this on this channel here. We cannot talk about this on this channel. We'll get shut down in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? We will get shut down in a heartbeat, and we got to be very careful. Okay, who's out there, man? Who wants to talk to Mike Martins? Well, Liam's on Skype. Liam just messaged me some images about the insane food prices in the UK.
Hello.
Liam, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, you're live. We're doing a quick show here on YouTube, a very PG show on YouTube called Steak and a Shot, lunchtime special. You sent me a bunch of images on the food prices there. What's going on with the price of food there in the UK?
Oh, yeah, it's insane. Have you showed those images?
I'm going to show them right now. I'm opening it right now to the chat, and I'm going to open those images for everyone to see. Wow, £4. What the hell is that?
Yeah, I'm just trying to, I don't know why, but my Skype seems to have updated. I'm not able to get back to the chat to see exactly what I've
Okay, it's
sent
bigger
you.
pack braised red cabbage?
Yeah, so, like, I don't know about in Canada, but cabbage, basic cabbage, bit of flavoring, and what's the price on that one? Does it say
£4,
£8?
dude. 66.7 pounds per 100 grams.
Yeah, so £4 in Canadian dollars, 4 Great British pound into
Like $7.
CAD is like 7 Canadian dollars for a little bit of cabbage.
Holy
But
crap.
that's not the most expensive one. You should
Is this made
see
in
some.
China? Is that why?
Well, it's more good quality, right? So it's got to be more expensive.
Okay, £8 for collection Brussels sprout.
Yeah, Brussels sprouts. So everybody loves Brussels sprouts, and you got to pay 14 Canadian dollars for a couple of Brussels sprouts.
Holy crap.
It's insane, right? Absolutely insane.
All right, let's move on. Ox ham turkey crown extra large. 78 pounds?
How much was it?
78 pounds.
Yeah, for a turkey, 78 pounds. So that's 135 Canadian dollars for a turkey.
What? That's in the UK. Holy crap, that's so expensive. People don't make a lot of money there.
I know. The wages are not exactly very high.
Wow. And if the wages go up, they just get more people to buy. They just get more people to come across the border and work for less.
Well, yeah. And 135 Canadian dollars is basically more than a lot of people make in a day.
Yeah. So that's okay. Let's move on. We got, what the hell is this? Mass collection potato. M&S, sorry, collection potato.
Is that like does it say potato dauphinoise? Is it 8 pounds?
I don't know. It's got some funny name after it, but dauphinoise.
Yeah.
8
So that's
pounds.
like potato with a bit of like cream and a bit of cheese, and you just put it in the oven. Basically, it's like 80% potato, a bit of cream, and a bit of cheese. And the price was £8, did you say?
£8, yeah.
14 Canadian dollars for a bit of potato.
Plant chicken melt in middle chocolate. What? Plant chicken? Melt in middle chocolate pudding.
Okay, yeah. So that's just like a chocolate cake pudding with like a soft melted inner core. And what's the price? Is that like £10? Yeah. So just for like like a family pudding dessert, 17 Canadian dollars.
Antipasti wreath. Oh, there's no price on it. Oh, £10.
I think that one's about, yeah. That is just a couple of slices of like pepperoni, salami. There's a few slices, probably 10 slices, and that is like 17 Canadian dollars.
Holy crap! All right, let's move on. Cooked meat selection, 8 pounds.
Yeah, same thing. Few slices of wet ham for 14 Canadian dollars.
Oh God. Oh, little tomatoes, little vine tomatoes. 3.3 and a half pounds.
So those little box of baby tomatoes are 6 Canadian dollars. How much would they be in Canada? Like a little pack of
About $3 Canadian.
so double.
And
You thought Canada was expensive?
Proactive Light Flora. What is this?
Yeah, like a margarine, like a butter.
Oh, stay away from
or-
margarine, eh? Have real
Yeah,
butter.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
that's 3.5 pounds. See, this is a little bit cheaper because they want you to buy this garbage. Stay away from margarine.
But still, 6 Canadian dollars though for that.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's I
expensive.
wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't even take that for free. Honestly, margarine, stay
Yeah.
away. Buy whole butter. Whole butter is good for you.
The point of those pictures were basically to say, I think inflation is here.
Oh, it is.
Inflation is here. When you're paying like nearly $150 for a turkey, like a basic turkey. I mean, we're not talking luxury here. We're talking just a normal turkey.
Ripley saying that turkey better be raised on truffles for that price.
Well, you might be lucky. It might be raised on its own backsides, whatever drops out the backside of it.
Okay, 15 government parties while we are all in lockdown.
Yeah. Is that about the UK? Is it?
I'm not sure. It may be somewhere in the Commonwealth.
Because we just had Boris Johnson. There was photos of him dining during lockdown with his.
What was it? Lap dance?
What?
Did you say lap dance or lockdown?
Lockdown.
Oh, I thought you said lap dance.
Yeah. He was basically, one rule for them and another rule for the rest of us. He wasn't following the rules, and everyone's going crazy. But I don't understand why everyone is going crazy because it's no surprise, right?
Well, there's a rumor going around here on RT. I kind of want to address it with you, and I want to know what you think. We got here. France's first lady rumors was born a male.
Okay.
Have you seen her?
No, I don't even know who that is.
Macron's wife?
Okay. I don't think I've looked at her. Let me have a quick look. Do you have a picture of her?
It's up right now.
Emmanuel Macron's wife. Brigitte Macron, is it?
I have it up on the screen right now on the show.
I'm not on the show. But I found a picture. I'm looking now. She looks alright, but
Are you looking at the same picture I am?
I don't have the show.
Okay.
Looks like she's got loads of cosmetic surgery. She's got like a little bop haircut, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's a rumor going around the Europe right now. Okay, so let me ask you: people are getting now Pentagon's new extreme rules. If you like something that's extreme or they deem extreme, you're going to be put on the list. Apparently, eh?
I think we're all on lists, right?
The update focuses exclusively on actions as opposed to any particular ideology or any political organization. So that's probably Roman Catholicism. That's conservatism, pro-life. Those people are on that list then.
How many lists do you think you're on?
Oh, I'm on a no-fly list, a must-watch list, a tap his phone list. On you know what I'm saying?
And disabled his YouTube list.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's apparently in the UK we're gonna have lockdowns again, but it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I'm going through some mainstream media articles here, and I'm just shocked of how they've been rolling this out for what? We're going into 2 years now. Holy crap! I don't even know.
Well,
we'll
the
be
plan
in
is
this
for
for
5 years. Isn't the plan for 5 years? Wasn't that the original plan? 5 years.
I don't know, man. Well, I hope after Christmas we got 3 years left because I've been predicting 4 years from last Christmas that this will fall off. Hopefully by the end of this Christmas we're down to 3.
Yeah, but when you get to the other end of the curtain or whatever the phrase is, it's going to be a different world. It's not going to be the world that we used to have. So at the end of the 4 years, life will not be worth living. Remember, what was it? You'll own nothing and you'll be happy, right?
Yeah, you own nothing and you'll be happy. That's what's his face there?
That's the new world.
Carl Schwab or whatever.
And Elon Musk is leading the way. Didn't he sell all of his houses and all of his possessions?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's leading the way.
He knows what's coming.
Do you think he'll give away all of his money? He might as well with the inflation.
Probably, yeah. Unless he buys assets with it and holds them.
Well, isn't he buying Bitcoin and Dogecoin and stuff like that?
I love Dogecoin. I'm joking. I know Anthony from Walking Journey was buying some Dogecoin.
Apparently, he's accepting Dogecoin now in his I don't know what company, but I don't know if it's Tesla or some store. He's now accepting Dogecoin.
Yeah, I heard that too. That was a week ago, right?
Yeah.
So, what time is it there in the UK?
I think it's about 10:30 at night.
10:30 at night. Okay, so you're getting ready for bed then.
Yeah. I'm just looking around on the internet and things like that.
Good. Well, thanks for coming on and giving us a quick plug here. It's just a short live stream here I'm throwing out just to say hi to everybody. And
is it on YouTube or is it on?
This is on YouTube. This is on YouTube. It will be copied onto Odyssey, but you could also go to Odyssey. Go to Odyssey this Wednesday for our big Christmas show. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
God bless you, Liam. We'll talk soon.
Cheers. Take it easy.
Cheers. That is our friend Liam in the United Kingdom, calling us and telling us what is what or what is going on. So let's get another caller here.
Hi, Mike.
Yo, Lynn, what's up, buddy?
Oh, I'm just watching your show by fluke.
Oh, yeah, you probably you got a notification or something, right?
Yeah, and then I actually told Raven, I don't know if he'll come on. He was texting, and I was like, Mike's on. So maybe he'll come on.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on YouTube, right? So the problem is we got to be really PG on this
exactly
piece of shit platform.
I'm
Okay.
try. Yep.
So, okay, I'm going to throw this one out at you. You probably heard us say it. Pentagon's new extreme rules to extend to likes. So if you like something that's, I guess, I'm going to actually predict or guess on what extremism is to them. Catholics, Roman Catholics, anything about Jesus, conservative, pro-life, anti-vax. That's pretty much what
they said. Anything about Jesus?
I'm saying that.
Oh, you're guessing.
I'm guessing what they
Okay.
mean. So
Yeah,
it goes. This update focuses exclusively on actions as opposed by any particular ideology, Jesus, or any political organization, Catholic, or DoD official told reports on the background briefing. That means prohibition, participation, Catholic Church, in groups that advocate any kind of supremacist, Jesus Christ. So this is what they would pick. This is what I think they would. Because this is the way it's been going all these years. So. Unload. Tell us, Lenny, what do you feel about this? What do you think is going to happen with this? Are we in lists? Go.
Well, for sure, it'll be about the V word. That's for sure. Can't talk about those. That's going to be their big method of control moving forward, right? That's their new mind control coming up. So that you can't say anything about. Yeah, I mean, how many people want to ban the Bible worldwide? You don't see anyone want to ban any other, of the scriptures that other religions have, but that Bible is a big one. So obviously there's something to that. That's not a
the major problem in the Middle East is that Christianity is the number one growing religion in Iran, and in Indonesia is the number one growing new religion or the new movement in Iran and Indonesia. You can look it up.
Yeah, because these guys see the truth in it.
Right.
They see, wow, there is some truth in that. And I think, I've had clients who were very religious, and they were, Islamic. They told me they switched to Christianity, and they preach it all the time to me. You don't got to preach to me, but they do, right? They love it. And I asked them, why would you have converted? What made you convert? That's so different, I thought. And that's what they said was they really looked at it because they were very devout. They looked into it. And the key thing they found, because I don't really know that religion at all, but the key thing they said was that because, it came after Christianity, right?
Like
So first
400 years after, yeah.
Yep. So there's a lot of Christianity taken from there. A lot of those principles are in there, but
And
the
the Torah.
big one, yeah, for sure. Well, because that all came first, right? It's an evolution. Was that like Judaism, and then came Christianity, and then Muhammad had revelation, but he took a lot of those principles. I think the difference was the power, where your source of power comes from. Whereas I think Jesus was the source of power is definitely love, and theirs was by the sword,
Right.
And so by the sword is not how you're going to win battles. It is definitely going to come by love, which is like an energy, because it's energy. That's true.
Mhm.
You're not going to, the battle is not flesh and blood, right? It's principalities. It's behind the scenes. And,
Yeah.
a lot of people say they don't believe in supernatural, but here's the thing. Supernatural exists. Like quantum physics and quantum mechanics is the science behind the supernatural. It's what we can't see.
Right.
But it's active in our lives.
String theory.
Believe it or not. Well, string theory, I mean, these again are theories, but quantum mechanics is not a theory.
Right.
Like they can see how quantums work, like how quarks and bosons and all that. They see how that works. And there are things active, and they know that our mind does indeed affect, our thoughts affect the energy in this world. It does. Mm-hmm. That's the supernatural. That's behind the natural that we can see with our five senses. It's fine. We can see certain things, but there's more at work than that. And our thoughts, our words, that definitely affects your life. That's all part of the supernatural. So, that's the message Jesus is trying to give, right? Mm-hmm. If you believe in your heart, you think with your mind, it gets down into that second brain, how it works deep in your heart. Boom. You've got effect on this earth. But that's all hidden from people, or taught as a hocus pocus, or what a crazy belief. But there's a lot in there. That's why they're trying to harness that right now.
Well, we're getting an article out of Australia here on the front page, and again, it's more BS. Sacrifices now could avoid Christmas disaster as Omicron rages in community. How long, without getting into great detail, without getting us shut down, how many years do you think they're going to pull this BS?
I get hope, and then I get, oh my God, I see what people are doing. I'll have people who will say, I'm not getting another booster. I'm done. Then I see people showing their booster Band-Aids and all how they're a hero again, and I got mine. So again, we've got both sides. It's so disheartening to see. I probably never end. Probably never.
Well, there's ones that are going around now that you could get you could write down, it could autofill for you what booster you've taken, how many, and you could also put a little thing that says I love Dr. Fauci on it. I
know. That's silly. Or else that I'm a hero. Mm-hmm. That they have like hero things. My age of people, not even children, my age, posting their Band-Aids who really think they're hero. Totally, it's that mass psychosis is going on. It's like a parallel universe. We live in a parallel world. On one hand, there's a waking up and a great awakening. And on the other hand, we look over and see people still caught in it. And so, we're definitely going to have a split. I don't know if it's a 50-50 split, but there's a split in realities right now. I doubt they're going to stop. I mean, part of me thinks, look, there's so much proof, but they're going to keep pushing. And but I do think that there will be made room as we push for things like natural immunity, because they're just going to everyone's going to have to identify yourself. That's coming no matter what. And I guess that part of your identity, that's going to be in your skin. And it's not a chip, it's more of a mark. I guess that could also say, am I immune? I do believe that will happen eventually. Maybe not this year. But immunity, there's a case for it. Can't deny it. Eventually,
they're denying so many things that the unjabbed are gonna make the jabbed sick. So they're denying all that stuff that the what we were taught as children. Now, what makes you think they're not gonna, they won't just deny herd immunity and say screw it, we'll just throw it off the table? It's not an option.
Yeah, you mean natural immunity or herd
Yeah.
immunity?
Herd and natural, whatever. They're just gonna throw that right off the table, regardless if it's you know what I'm saying. Even though there's going to be a lot of people that don't take this crap, you're going to give it some time, like 2 years down the road, and they're still alive. So people are going to be wondering, how are these people still alive? Right? And yeah, we are still alive.
Yeah. And also, it just seems that as people are spoon-fed lies, they keep believing it, right? Because it's just a slow little story. Because now people know darn well, the ones who are taking the boosters are already resigned themselves to the fact that the vaccines don't really mean you're not going to catch COVID. They already know that.
Yeah, that's mainstream news now.
Right. At first it was Fauci. We can find little clips of him saying, and Biden, right, saying, take the vaccine. You are not going to get corona. Remember, that was early. That was the narrative. Take it. You won't. It's 95% effective.
Or if
That's
you take
all out
it,
the
or
window.
if you take it, it won't be as hard on you when you do get it. That's what they said too.
That's what they next said. Then it was, oh, okay, well, yeah, because you could see the proofs in the pudding. How come I'm getting COVID if I just got my vaccines? Oh, because you won't get it as bad. And now it's like, oh, yeah, you'll get it. Yep, not as bad. So keep taking the boosters, like it just evolves because you have to keep taking it. And that's a part that I mostly know that there's an agenda. Like, why are we continuing to see why we need to keep taking these? Because they're trying to create another type of human. Are we allowed to talk about that on YouTube?
Not really, but that's okay.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't say that their goal is human 2.0, hey? No?
Yeah.
They even called it that. No, saying that. Well, you can't talk about elections coming. So.
Well, midterm elections, I just want to warn people to get out of California. If you're in California and you're a conservative Christian, hardworking family, pro-life person, please, if you're in California, I recommend you get out before the midterm elections. Please, 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 because something's going to happen big in California.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I can't talk. What can I talk about?
Okay, well, so there's a new virus that's coming out. That's come out. It's called Nipah virus, and up to 75% of it has no vaccine. While the world focuses on COVID-19, scientists are working hard to ensure it doesn't cause the next pandemic. It's called Nipah.
Well, so far, these boosters, supposedly, they called it a booster. It's not a booster. It's the same thing that's been out all along. Mm-hmm. They have these stockpiles, so you could have 7 each per person in Canada. That hasn't changed. It's the same little concoction being injected. You know what I mean? It's like, it's funny because there's a variant. It's like, take a booster, but the booster isn't a booster. It works as shot 1, shot 2, booster 1, booster 2. It's the same thing, it's the same vial. Just call it a booster. It's the same. It's another shot of the same thing. So another shot of the same thing will keep going on. Will they eventually? Well, I mean, it's not going to stop, and the lies won't stop. So I guess when everyone's had enough of that, out comes, oh, we need a whole new kind now. I guess a whole new formula. Is that what it will be? A formula. And then this time the formula, what's it going to do? Stop it from spreading? I mean, even those tests, like those PCR supposed tests, they don't really tell you which variant, but miraculously Delta's gone, I guess. And here comes Omicron.
Oh, yeah. They had to walk Delta back. We talked about that on Mike in the Night.
Yeah. And so there's a new one coming. What's going to happen with the new one? I know we already have a stockpile.
What about the flu?
This flu was supposed to make a comeback, remember?
I guess
they said
it's not.
Flu's coming back.
Well, we got midterms in the States. They're going to have to. In-person voting is going to be dangerous in the United States, so they're going to have to do this.
Well, people are getting, I think all shots have gone up exponentially. People are getting their shot 1, shot 2 boosters. They're getting a couple of flu shots in the mix. I've never seen so many people, the ones who are hook, line, and sinker, line up their kids for flu shots, like young little ones. My hairdresser got her little 4-year-old a flu shot. Things like that. It's like, wow, people are all this, let's get shots. And so, I mean, maybe they, it just seems there's this big uptake in taking injections, and eventually they're going to change that flu shot to also be mRNA. So the point is, as long as you're taking an injection, that's with the mRNA variety, that's the operating system variety, up it goes. And can I say this? Tell me if I can or not. Those injections, right, lower your immune system. And a lot of people think, oh, because they're trying to off you, right? But they're not trying to off you. The reason your immune system is cutting down is because it's an invasion of the army. And if you're invading a country, they don't have to go to war. You never hear war stories anymore. Some obscure, maybe this and that threat, because this is it now. It's inside our body, right? So you have these little invading armies. The first thing you do is take out their army, weaken their army. That's what that is. That spike protein is to weaken our army. Yes, it's going to come in to your body, weaken you, but that's only so they can carry forward with their plan of taking it over, because those hydrogels are going to meld with your spine. Those hydrogels are there to meld with the human body and slowly turn it into something else. But it takes time. It doesn't happen like a flick of the switch. But that is so that you can slowly meld. That's what that's for, right? Every injection is 1 million of those little hydrogel, those little robotics. That's the same thing. Those little robots. And
I made a
hydrogel,
video
same
back
thing.
on my channel 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. The one thing that concerns me about the future, and I said the worst thing, or the one thing that concerns me the most about the future, is transhumanism. Transhumanism is the biggest thing that's going to happen. And I said in the video, basically, I don't think it's going to happen in my lifetime, though, but it will happen eventually. Now it's
happening right now.
It is, I know. And this video is from 5 years ago.
Yeah, because they talked about it, like same with the hydrogels. When I saw what they could do with that quantum, that like those little robots, I thought, are you for real? Do you see this? Because that came out about 10 years ago. I could never have thought that this would happen, but we're watching it unfold. Those injections lower your immune system because they've got armies coming in to do things to your body. That's why. It's to lower that, kill that. And yes, that's a great plan. That's a really good plan. Make your own body attack its own immune system, which actually has 8 checkpoints, right? It's not just white blood cells and T cells. It's a whole system. They come in, they make your own body weaken it so that they can start implementing their program. And make no mistake, those hydrogels, the reason they're able to deliver that mRNA into your cell, the reason is because your body accepts it. Your body's like, oh, this can stay. Because you know how it gets rid of all foreign little viruses and stuff. Your body works and gets rid of it. These hydrogels are so much like your body. They're so acceptable to your body. They come in, deliver the mRNA, and then they hang around and wait for the next million and the next million. And they can replicate in your body too. So the next and the next and the next. And they can then assemble to do another function. But what they're doing right now is slowly starting to implant in the brain, the nervous system, your whole thing there, because they're melding with your body. That's what it is. And it will take time, because you know how your cells are in your body, they die, and they make copies of themselves, right? Like your skin, my skin last year is a whole new set of skin, because your cells die, your body makes itself over. I think your bones take like 7 years to totally become a new bone, right? Because this
calcium. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, sorry, we lost you there for a second.
Hi there. Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, you're melding right now. That's what's happening. So it is going to take time. They got to keep up the story. And that's it. That's what's happening. So it'll be very interesting to see how it's a slow takeover, but that is definitely the plan. That's the biggest reason.
Raven's asking about the dance party.
Which dance party?
I don't know. Ask Linny about the dance party.
Which one? The one from the past?
I don't know.
I
May-
don't even know which party he means, but whatever. Yeah. So that's it. That's what's happening is a takeover. That's what those injections are for. They'll just keep lying, telling stories. People will line up for it. That takeover of the mind isn't immediate because it has to come and melt. And that will be another person. And then have you seen any ads so far? Like ads are not on TV yet, but I see them in the works of upgrading your system. And it's your own biological system. Right? Have you
like to
seen
Windows
those?
12?
What are they? No, it's not that. It's stuff like I could send you that. That could be a good topic for another show.
Yeah, on Odyssey though.
Yeah, oh yeah, on Odyssey. Yeah, sorry about that. I probably blew it already.
No, that's okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's updating your own system, your own body, because that's melding and it's working together with you. And then that graphene oxide also, you know what that is? So in your mind, in the brain, you know how you have these little conductors? So that is going to make its own little web of conductor in your head because that's electromagnetic, like it picks up on frequencies because we're one big frequency living in a frequency, right? So they know damn well what they're doing. They're hijacking that whole system. What did Raven called it a really good word. That's a good word. The A-frame or something. He had called it that once a long time ago in a show. He's the mainframe. That's exactly correct. That's exactly what it is. We have a mainframe. I have a artwork like there's if you've ever seen just the brain with the spinal cord. That's us. That's what you are. Take away the body, look at the brain with the spinal cord going up and down. That's who we are. And there's a body around it to, help it run
Skin
around.
job.
Yeah. And so that is what the hijack is. And then, of course, they want to upload your consciousness. I don't even know if you can say this, but the point is that's what's going on. So as long as it takes, they have this 2030 agenda. I just saw something today about, by 2040, you're going to be there. A natural human is not really going to be, is going to be very scarce. And a lot of people will probably sign up for that too. They'll be like,
they'll be like, I totally need this. Yeah, I totally need something that I really don't need.
Yeah.
But unlike anything else, you can't walk this shit back.
Well, if they want to be uploaded or if they like the idea of, because it'll be sold as a good idea, like, hey, you don't even need to learn a language. We can upload you with the knowledge of knowing that language, right? Because they'll be in your consciousness now. So you can boom that. That sounds all fine and dandy, but these communications go both ways. So that means they can come in and do who knows what. What else are they doing, through the back door? That's the part. I mean, do you really? You'll be controlled. So I think a lot of people, the way they're not thinking ahead now, will also not be thinking ahead and say, yeah, upgrade me, baby. I'll take that. And then what? What kind of matrix are you stuck in then? See, for me, because I do realize a lot of people realize that we only can sort of perceive with our natural eye, this natural state we're in, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes, right? In that light.
Yeah.
So I already know we're going on somewhere else, right? When you're done, like you're not really attached to your body the way you think you are. So your consciousness is not actually attached to your body. For those who don't know that, they will take the bait and say, oh, I love that idea. I'm going to live forever in your little consciousness box. Yeah, upload me in there. I'll have eternity. Not realizing we already have eternity. So you want that false man-made eternity? Or do you want the real eternity?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. It's by fooling people. And that's probably off topic. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was a good plug there. I'm going to see if I can get a few more callers. I'm not on for long right now. I'm just doing a quick video here.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you calling in, giving us that update. And we'll have you back on the real Mike in the Night, on Odyssey, so we could actually talk.
Yes, sorry, I'm banned. I know, it's not okay. I can't do small talk. Not good at it. Sorry.
No. We'll get you on for a proper plug, okay?
Yeah, okay, sounds good.
God bless you. Bye, Winnie.
All right, bye.
Bye. Yeah, we're getting lots of callers on today, man. Holy, we got Liam on from the UK showing us the price of food there. Lenny Boo talking about transhumanism and updates in the body soon to come. Hold on. Guys, let me do another quick plug, guys. Go to Odyssey, subscribe to my channel. This is the last Mike of the Night. It works fine. People are saying the replay doesn't work. I have it on pause here. Look. I can't really play it on here because it's pretty intense. And the last Mike of the Night, we had a lot of good callers. I'm going to leave a link here in the live chat. If you guys could go onto the last Mike of the Night, it works fine. Get over there and watch it because we can't talk about it here on this. If you guys want to watch all the drama and when the drama started, go to Mike of the Night episode 400. Or was it 399? No, it was episode 400. Watch from 400 to 404 or 405, where we're at now. Really good to catch up with those episodes. Okay, Spark Jive in the house. If Johnny Boy wants to call in, Monica Turk wants to call in, Spark Jive, who else? Oliver, OG, Oliver Glenvakis. The Ravens in the house here. Woo! This is a PG version of Mike in the Night here on YouTube. This is Steak in a Shot. Who's enjoying? I'm going to enjoy some nice 3-gallon water here. I had a little bit of cream de banana and some, whatchamacallit here, eggnog, and that was really tasty. Thank you. Keep it real. We got Christina Carrillo in the house if she wants to call in. Nick Toronto. And the Vax updates will be free. That's correct. Fab DeFranco. Hey, Mike, thanks for the extra guide, for the extra game in my order. Yes, I had to throw something extra in there for you, buddy. Thank you, Fab, for ordering. Fabrizio there. Call into the show, people. Mike Martins 1980 at Gmail. Mike Martins 1980 at Mike Martins 1980. That's it. I wonder if Candace Thomas. I don't know. Whenever, just let me know. She says she has a story. It's really long. It's very important, but we got to save that for Mike in the Night because it could be an intense story. I'm gonna wait on that. Who's around right now? Is that Supreme Cannon? Let's see if he picks up his Skype. He's probably playing a video game right now.
It's Christmas time. There's always a lot of burglaries around the holidays. So we're just checking the neighborhood to see if everyone's taking the proper precautions, that's all.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
No, Supreme is not around. He's probably working or doing something. Monica's calling. Hi, Monica.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Good to hear from you again.
Yeah, how's the show going? I just tuned in about 10 minutes ago. I heard Linny. She sounded wonderful.
Yeah.
She made a lot of great points. I love her point of view.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm just chilling here in Florida. It's been really great, and I'm just looking at what's going on. And I have to tell you, I saw something that really kind of intrigued me. I'll send you a link on Facebook, I guess, or wherever I can. But there's I don't know if you guys follow Telegram at all.
I have a Telegram account, but I get so many messages on there. I just had to kind of
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a girl on Telegram I've been following her since day one. Her name is Nancy Drew,
Mm-hmm.
like the old, detective novels. And she posted something the other day, and if your listeners want to check her out, it was really intriguing. And I have to tell you, I'll go over with you just quickly. And basically, what it was is she went to the she's in DC. She does a boots on the ground kind of like reporter kind of thing, boots on the ground reporter.
Mm-hmm.
And she went to the Washington White House Center, which the White House is not open right now to visitors. The White House Visitor Center is open, which is kind of like a sort of a lay station over by the White House, kind of like a, office building that they double. Anyway, if you go onto her platform, you can see it. She's called Nancy Drew on Telegram, and she does this report. So listen to this. So she goes into the Washington White House tour center. The I was gonna forget the name of it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's it's where you go to buy the tickets to see the tour and everything. Now they're not open for tours right now, but they let people into the visitor center, right? So then you go in and you see this display called the Wall of Presidents. So on the Wall of Presidents, what she does, she videotapes. You can see it right there. So you see every president from wherever, from George Washington right down. You see Kennedy, you see everybody, right? And you see Barack Obama, and then you see right after, you see everybody, and then you see Donald Trump, and you see his date. So every date of every president is there from like the 4 years or the 8 years that they've got, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Trump is the last president. There's no Biden. And Trump's date is 2017 dash, and there's no end date.
Oh, so it wasn't updated.
Well, it's been a year.
That's true.
But why wouldn't it be 2017 to 2020?
That's a good question.
You got to see it for yourself to believe it.
No, I believe you. I'm just trying to picture it. Maybe the Omicron hit hard, or they're making up some bullshit so people can't go in there and workers or what about this? What if they just can't afford to hire someone to go in there and fix it?
Well, you know what? There's fences up all around the Capitol building, like serious fences with barbed wire. I mean, something really strange is going down, and I guess we just don't know what it is at this point. But, our little conspiracy theory group here, we're kind of piques your interest. I highly recommend everybody who's listening go on to Telegram and hit Nancy Drew. Mike, I'll send it to you. I'll send you the video.
Send me the video, yeah. But send it to me on Skype, though.
I'll send it to you on Skype. If I'm not very good at this stuff, so you'll have to bear with me. I'll probably send it to you today or tomorrow. Sure. But yeah, it would be great. It just goes, what's going on? What's really going on? So it's an official White House Visitor Center. I mean, there's no doubt about it. She walks right in and it's right there. Like I say, I've been following her, and I don't know if you know Richard Citizen Journalist as well. They do boots on the ground operations in Washington. And I truly believe in the boots on the ground, like you do in your town. You walk around and you see the things for yourself.
Oh, we just have people call in from all over the world.
That's it. Boots on the ground, real people. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is the media or the press or whatever you want to call it. The journalists of today are just the people walking around, looking and seeing what's happening in the world.
Well, what about Dom Lemon from CNN?
What about him?
But isn't that no? That's a script reader.
Did you hear the latest that CNN has closed down all their offices?
Oh, I wouldn't surprise me that they're going bankrupt. Unless the federal, I think you know what it is. I think the federal government in the United States is starting to really, really go bankrupt, and they cannot bail out like Canada bailed out. You know how Canada
Sure.
bailed all its media?
Of course.
And they're doing it
Billions.
again actually this week. So
Billions.
yeah.
But I think what's happening is CNN has been hit with the Project Veritas. If you've seen Project Veritas, I encourage all the listeners on the show, since we're all truth tellers and truth seekers, to follow and support Project Veritas, James O'Keefe. He's an actual American hero, and beyond American hero, he's a world's hero. He's exposed so many of these creepy, horrible, the latest with 2 pedophiles that were caught at CNN.
Oh yes,
So-
that's right. That everyone was then that went around all over the media, but the Canadian media did not cover any of that.
No, of course
If it was
not.
Donald Trump and some of his family was involved, that would be all over Canadian. It would be etched on the moon's surface so everyone could see it.
Absolutely. And the funny thing is, Don Jr., who I follow on Twitter, said something like, tweeted something about the Project Veritas. So I encourage everybody to follow Project Veritas. You can get it on YouTube. You can get it on Twitter. And actually, I think he was banned from Twitter. He was just banned from Twitter for exposing, can you imagine this? Exposing 2 serial pedophiles.
Yeah, you're not allowed to. No. You're not allowed to talk. No. You're supposed to be exposing bathrooms and which bathrooms people are supposed to use.
One was the producer for Jake Tapper, and one was the producer for Chris Cuomo.
Mhm.
So now we've got 2 major producers for the Chris Cuomo show and Jake Tapper show. And all of a sudden today, they shut down the offices because of the Omicron. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Let me get a round of applause. Omicron. So CNN had to shut its offices down because of Omicron.
That's what they claim.
Wow.
There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. I know that a lot of people are fatigued and exhausted, and no more than the Canadian people, and no more than the people throughout Ontario, Quebec, and all the great provinces. And there's a lot of people fighting back, but I know we're all tired and we're just exhausted, and we just we feel like we can't keep it together. But you know what? We got to keep it together, and we got to keep our God consciousness at a very high level in order to fight this back, because this is nothing but a spiritual battle, a battle of our minds. Because they're not coming after us with guns, they're not coming after us with bombs, they're not coming after us with anything but with our what we have in our minds. It's basically like, it's an information war, like Alex Jones said. It is an information war. And that's where the psychological warfare has caught us. And that's how they brought us down to where we are now, because they got us with their psychological warfare.
Mm-hmm. It's a war on for your brain.
Absolutely, 100%. That's what it is. It's not a war like we've ever seen in our lifetimes. But the people like our friends and our family in this channel, and you and your family and your kids and your wife and all our families and our friends and our loved ones, the only thing we can do, we have to reach a higher God's consciousness. That's it. And it doesn't mean religion, it doesn't mean praying, it means reaching a higher consciousness, to a higher power. When you do that, you raise your frequency up, so that the other people who are down in the dumps cannot get to you. That's the only thing we can do. That's the warfare today, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where we're all at, because we're not seeing bombs and guns and drones and things flying around like we're all used to. We all grew up with like the Vietnam War and World War II and the Korean War and the war in the Gulf and bombs and planes. So we figure, well, if they're not flying bombs and drones and planes, and we're not getting bombed, and we're not getting like taken out by machine guns, we're not in a war. Guess what? This is the most incredibly diabolical, evil genius that they figured out.
Mm-hmm.
Delude and deceive people into believing they're not in a war.
Yeah, that they're on the winning side and they're saving lives and they're a hero.
Absolutely. So we don't even know we're in a war. Like, we know our people,
of course,
you, me, our people, everyone here listening knows, but the other people don't understand because they think, oh, well, a war is like, the military comes in and with guns and, bombs. No. That's too messy. They figured out that was too messy.
Well, a lot of the elites will lose everything that they stole from us.
Oh, absolutely.
So what are they going to... The elites have a lot to lose. They're going to lose the infrastructure, the way to get around, the way to transport, the way to enjoy that money, right? Without that, how are they going to enjoy all the stuff, everything they stole from us? That's
not just this. I thought about this today. Okay, so you have a family, a wealthy family. Let's say, they own like a development company somewhere in Ontario or BC, or they own a winery or something. They're worth like $50 million. They got good money. They're good. And all the family gets vaccinated, right? Mom, dad, kids, uncles, aunts, cousins. When they die, who's going to get their money?
Well, it's going to turn to the state.
Bingo.
Or a cat, just in case they have a cat in the will.
No, but think about it. Think about how, if every single person in that family buys into the BS, who is going to get the money? Like, really, if there's no family relatives, there's no like next of kin, it goes to the government.
That's right. The state decides who to issue or whatever. Yeah.
And you don't think they figured this out by now?
Oh, they've already figured. Yeah, they figured that out times 10. But just make sure that the pilot that's flying your plane isn't, though.
Well, thus we have the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have a problem because now, you're taking your life in your hands.
Right.
Like now you got people. Look at the soccer players dropping dead on the soccer pitches.
Mm-hmm.
And I just watched a really great. Do you follow Scott McKay, the Patriot Street Fighter? Do you know who he is?
I don't follow nobody.
Okay.
I'm not in a bad way. I don't say it in a bad way. I just kind of do my own thing because I've been doing my own thing since 2010. And my first channel got taken down in 2012. And then I started over again slowly. And I come up with my own, you know what I mean? I come up with my own algorithmic talks, my own discussion pieces, my own this, my own, it's everything you hear, like boots on the ground. I've been saying that for years.
It's the only way. It's the only way.
All this stuff, like that people like reverb sometimes back to me, like, no, I said that years ago. It's something that's, especially if you go to my YouTube channel, I don't know how long it's going to stay up for. I have 4,500 videos. So I'm talking about 4,500 things.
Yeah. But the reason I bring it up is because there's a soccer player who I didn't know, I've never heard of, but I watched his 10 greatest goals.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Letessier. He played for Southampton. He's been long retired, but he's an advocate out there for all the athletes that are dropping dead. And he's been out there speaking for the last couple months. Just
you know what the problem is about this, Monica? And we talked about this on Mike, and there's a major issue that's happening. The only people are being discussed about, or the only people that are being shown in the spotlight are the ones that are getting caught on tape.
Correct.
The ones that, again, I got a message from somebody, from some Olympic trainer from like Switzerland, and he messaged me. He says, Mike, you're right. I know a lot of people that are not getting videotaped that are dropping dead.
They're dropping.
Yes, like curling players,
man,
pole vaults people, like gymnastics, track and field people practicing for the next Olympics. None of that is being discussed. You know why? Because none of it is being televised like soccer matches.
They only talk about it when they get caught.
Now they want to do a 10-minute lag on soccer matches now.
No way.
So you're not watching it live. You're watching it 10 minutes in the past. Because if something happens, they have enough time to cut, get him off the field, get somebody else on, and nobody would know.
You know what I can't understand? Maybe you can like brainstorm with me on this, or maybe some of the people online can brainstorm. If I'm an owner, because they are owners of soccer teams, football teams, baseball teams, hockey teams, you have an owner. You got a big stake. You got billions. With every single one of your players, and they're your cash cows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're your commodities, right? It's like, you're a landowner, your acreage is your commodity. You got to make sure it looks good, it presents well. Same thing with your athletes. These are the people that make you the money. Why the hell would you expose them to this thing that's going to cripple them and hamstring them down the road? Like,
Well,
you're
I don't
shooting
think it's
yourself
them.
in
I
the
think it's
head.
out of their power because they can't travel. And they need to be able to travel to be able to go somewhere else to play in other countries. And if they can't do that, they can't go with the team.
No, I know, but the owners are in the elite ranks. They don't have enough power together to figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
This is what confuses me, because some of these owners, like, they're multi-billionaires. And, why couldn't they figure out, like, this is what's happening?
Well, I'll tell you a little secret.
Go
A lot of these players are insured.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Yep, they're all insured. My friend used to play for Boa Vista in Portugal. He's the one that told me about the 10-minute lag in soccer matches now. He told me that 2 nights ago. And he told me about the players are all insured. The owners couldn't care less. Something they lose a big cash crop player, the insurance will cover the spread, right? So,
and they'll just get somebody else.
Yeah, and then that's what's happening. So I'm telling you this because I didn't hear it from anywhere else. A friend told me that used to play in Portugal. So,
you know what? That makes sense, because it confused me. Because I thought, like, if I was an owner of a team, I'd be like fighting hard not to get them vaccinated, because I know what's happening. But they're like cattle, so they're replaceable.
mm-hmm.
So one drops, you bring in another cow. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
That, you know what? This is the height of evil. I'm telling you. This has to stop. It you know what? I truly believe this will end, but we have to face facts. It's going to get worse before it gets better. We all have to fight back. We all have to do our little tiny bit, even if it's a little tiny bit every single day. Right? We all have to do something.
Yeah, the president of the United States has a big announcement tomorrow. What do you think he's going to talk about?
What, the sock puppet? The earth?
Well, I hope he talks about the fentanyl and the opioid crisis in the United States. It's making headlines there in the news in the South there, and in Canada they kind of keep it hush hush because they don't want more and more people on the system in Canada, because the middle class got bought out because we sold their jobs to China, and the Chinese came out and bought all our buildings and condos and everything and left them empty. So the locals are homeless. So they don't really care if, that's what the governments have brought to the local Canadians, are opioid overdoses.
And here's the proof that I know that you're right 110%, because I sold my condo in May of this year, okay? And it made no sense to me, because I've been a homeowner since, when was that? 1995, I've been a homeowner. And I bought and sold about 5 homes in the last, 25, 30 years. And it was always fluctuating basically on the economy of Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And it made no sense to me, because my agent said to me, "Oh, the market's great." I'm like, how could the market be great? We're in a lockdown.
$52 billion came in from from Hong Kong in 2020 alone.
Yeah, that explains everything. Absolutely everything. You have to know nothing more than that, because if you look at the economy, people have no money. A friend of mine is renting a little ski chalet in Collingwood right now, right? She cannot get someone to rent her ski chalet. You know why? Because those are regular Canadian people that want to rent that ski chalet. They got no money, right? They have no money.
Well,
to
that's
rent
what's
that
happening right now in Australia. Australia is going through a little bit of troubles because they're having a tough time getting Chinese to come in and buy properties. The locals can't buy them. So they're having a tough time in Australia. So a lot of the Chinese now, from what I heard from last week, are going to Arizona now.
Oh, great.
Yeah. That's why
Well-
the average home in Arizona now is just in and around 640 now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Toronto made no sense to me in the last.
Did you
5
watch the
years.
last two Mike and the Nights ago? That house for $11 million?
That's that. You know what? I cannot believe that's true, but I believe it's true because I've seen it and you talked about it. That's got to be that's just got to be a prime joke, just to get people ready for what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and every market that I was ever in since I was 25 has been reliant on the economy, depending on what's going on in the, in the world around us, which is Canada. So if things are going down, you're too young to know this, but we had a separation time in 1989. We were going to Quebec was going to separate.
I remember that, and they were voting on the live vote on TV. It was 59%
Yes.
to 41, 40,
It was called the
51% to
Meech
49.
Lake. Yeah, the Meech Lake. I was trying to sell my house during that time, and I lost $250,000 on that sale because of the economy, because Canadians were so worried about the country, which made sense to me. But after
Now
that,
we get we get a virus. Everyone loses their job, their company, their family, and we have the hottest housing market in history in 2020 with laundered money in from
the
China.
hottest market ever in 2020, my real estate agent told me, which defies all common sense. If you have any idea of what, because
Well, Monica, this tells
Yes.
you that wages are no longer tied to housing.
I don't even know if
If wages were tied to housing, no. Real estate used to be tied to wages back in the day, back in the 80s and 90s. When everyone lost their jobs, everyone couldn't pay their mortgages.
Of
Everyone lost their
course.
homes.
Their homes went down, the market went down.
Yeah. Now you lose your job, a Chinese comes in and buys your house.
Right. A corporation comes in and buys your house, more like it.
Mm-hmm. A shill of the Chinese Communist Party.
Of course. And that's what's happening. They've sold all our ports. They've sold everything.
They sold two of our biggest gold mines, and they sold
sold all our gold.
Yeah. No, gold mines. And they sold our biggest coal mine in BC. No Canadian hires.
There you go. I don't know what to tell you people. I don't know. How are we going to get out of this? Not sure. I left Canada. I walked. I had to walk. It was just, I didn't see a future, and I'm retired, and I just had to, move on from there. But I still keep in touch with Canadians. One of my kids is in Canada. The rest of my family's in Canada. I have a vested interest in my friends and family. And I hope everyone stands up to this and it figures itself out.
I really hope God hears you.
I think God will hear me. And please, I'm going to send you that Nancy Drew thing, because if that's the real McCoy, we got it made.
Yeah. All right, Monica.
Thank you, Mike.
God bless you.
I appreciate you. I appreciate your show, and God bless you, and God bless everybody in the outside, everyone who's listening, and God bless Canada.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Bye. All right, that's Monica there. In Florida, Canadian living in Florida. Steak in a shot with Mike. Yeah, it's time for a steak in the shot with Mike. No, Kevin, I'm not back on YouTube. I'm just doing a quick show today. I didn't feel like doing guys. I'm going to give you guys a link to our Discord. Is actually really popular. There's the Discord right there. Discord's being updated every few minutes here from different viewers from all over the world. Get our Discords. Also, guys, don't forget to get on our. I want to give you a link to last Saturday's Mike in the Night was awesome. So if you guys want to go on it, there's the page. Please go ahead and subscribe to the Mike Martin's channel on Odyssey if you don't mind. There it is right there. And I'm going to give you guys a link to the last Mike of the Night. It was really good. We can't really talk on here, so we got to be careful what we say on here. So there it is right there on Odyssey. Bookmark that. Watch it later. And we'll get back, catch up on what's going on. If you really want to catch up on Mike of the Night, go back to episode 400 and watch from there. We got a lot of a lot of drama, but it's good. It's good. It's good to digest. It's good to understand where people are coming from time to time. Okay, so there's nobody here. Let's see who else. Guys, add me on Skype. Mike Martins 1980. So we just had Monica just call in. So I'm going to add her to my favorites because she's like a regular now. Tig Nim messaged me. Looks like Mitch Madden has his thing on there, his Skype on too. Yeah, 10 minutes delayed to cover up F Joe Biden chance. Yeah. This information came from me from a player that played in a Portuguese club called Boa Vista. He told me, he goes, hey Mike, listen, they're going to be doing a 10 minute delay on all sports now, and they're going to do all players are insured by their owners. Okay, we got Alexander. Yo, Alex, what's up?
What's up, my brother?
Not much. Let's keep it PG here or on YouTube today.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
We're getting reports that Quebec is entirely shutting down or something. Shutting down just before Christmas here. Let me just get that article up here. Here it is. Kevin's mentioning it in the thing. We already brought it up earlier. Quebec's shutting down schools, bars, and games tonight as COVID cases soar. So I'm not sure what to like. I mean, aren't they? Isn't this getting old? I mean, is anyone buying this anymore?
I don't know. It's 50-50, Mike. It's hard to put a real number on it. I think people out in the country are more or less susceptible to the BS than some other people. But I think Canada's going for a full-scale LD in the new year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, apparently they're changing the topic to what it means to be fully jabbed. So they're changing that. I knew they were going to change it.
Yeah. That's all part of their game plan. It's hard not to not see that. But I was just I was gonna actually stop in. I was planning on going to see my sister on the island there.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna see for Christmas. I was gonna see maybe stop in and see you again, but all the roads are all screwed up, and it's only essential travel, so I don't think I'll be able to make her down.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it sucks, but there's one good thing. I got my uncle and some family around here, so it'll be all right. Just a low key Christmas.
Yeah, keep it simple, right?
Yeah.
Well, I got an article I want you to comment on from RT. Pentagon's new extremism rules extends to likes, says report. So if you like something, so it goes in to say the new rules are rolled out on Monday. So to punish anyone allowing people for actively participating in banned activities, from supporting terrorism to liking a post deemed extremist on social media. So what do they deem extremist on social media? Jesus, the Catholic Church.
Thinking there's only two genders.
Yeah, that's extremism if you believe in there's two genders. What else? There's bathroom wars. There's she-male, is it trans story time? There's so many of those stories that are coming out from every angle. So if you go against Black Lives Matter or something, you're considered an extremist, and you're a white supremacist if you're white. So
yeah, Clown Town, buddy. That's what we live in. We live in Clown Town.
So the problem is, I liked a lot of so-called extremist stuff that what they could consider extremist stuff.
Yeah, same, man. Well, it's just they're just trying to demonize or get rid of that point of view, right? So there's only one narrative, and they can run with it, and they can control the narrative any way they want, and they can keep pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable. And And it's all about control, right?
But control what? I pay my
Control
bills. I pay
you,
my
Mike.
taxes.
Control
what the hell do they
me.
want from me?
They want it all.
But what? So I take my car down to the coast, have some fun with some friends, and then come home or whatnot. Who cares?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't care, Mike, but they seem to, so. But hey, I got this one there. My mom told me there. She's in New Brunswick there, and so like you know how they have like disclaimers on like you know drugs on the on like advertisements for you know what I'm talking about, pharmaceuticals. Well, anyway, now they're putting it into the radio messages there. Like at the end of the radio messages, like it was like a vax, go get your booster message, your juice message, and then it was like at the end it was like really fast. She said it was like vaccines may not work for all people. Consult your doctor if it may works for you or something like that. So they're even putting the what is it called there? Plausible deniability in with their statements now, right?
Oh, it sounds like a really shady insurance company.
Yeah, exactly.
So here it is from New Brunswick reports 118 new COVID infections. Monday, 82.6% of the eligible residents fully vaccinated. So they're 82.6% of the 118 people are fully vaccinated. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm allowed to say here on YouTube.
And hey, did you see that there was in the UK there that well, I think you might have mentioned that on the show there, that the numbers there weren't adding up. They were all BS.
Yes.
Well, I guess Boris Johnson there, he had a rocket booster clinic there today, and nobody showed up for it. Poor guy.
Really?
Yeah, and then contrast that, I seen one in Peterborough, Ontario. There, the lineup was around the block. So.
Oh, where was it again?
I think it was Peterborough. It was somewhere in Ontario.
Yeah,
there.
okay, yeah, they were around the block to take a booster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, very interesting where things are headed.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, Alex, we'll get you on again very soon.
Yeah, man. Are you having a show on Saturday there?
Wednesday we are, and Saturday, yeah, we are.
Just Wednesday.
No, Wednesday and Saturday.
Yeah, because isn't Saturday Christmas?
Well, I'm going to spend Christmas the whole day with my family, and when they go to bed, I'll do Mike in the night.
Perfect, man. I ain't complaining. That'll be my Christmas present.
Okay, good. All right,
anyway,
Alexander.
Man, thank you very much. We'll see y'all on Wednesday there. Stay safe and spirits up.
God bless you, buddy.
God bless. Have a good one, Mike.
Cheers.
Bye.
That is Alexander calling in. Was going to come and visit me. Wow, we had 5 callers on today. Wow, that's really good. I'm just trying to see who's on. Who's got a green light on? Who's got a green light on? Who's got a green light on? On Skype. We need Coiled Steel to call in, but he's got to call in on the show on Odyssey, Mike in the Night. We can't do it here. We can't do it here on this show. But we need Coiled Steel to call in. We need Ben to call in too. Good News Bear to call in. Yeah, so they're shutting down everything, even though people are fully jabbed. That's disgusting. It's stupid. But the people that took those jabs, they're going to start turning on the people that didn't take the jabs. Like, look, now they're closing down the bars and restaurants and everything. Yeah, Bad Boy Channel says, I heard Calgary was getting crazy. Matrix Rip in the house. Woo! Okay. What else is happening? Let me see if I could pull up some... Oh, more posts here. More posts here on our get on our let me give you guys the link again. Get over to our Discord. I think we got 200 plus people on Discord now. Easy peasy. Easy 200 people here. So I'll give you guys our Discord again. There you are. And there was the other one here I wanted to share with you guys. Go back if you want to see. If you want to watch a real show, go to episode 405 of Mike in the Night. You can go back to 400 and start from there if you want. Go to 400 and start from there and watch the drama start. Because we're in a huge drama show right now on Mike in the Night. We're on season 24 here, or 25, I think. 400, how many seasons would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. That would be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, yeah, 24 seasons. Unjabbed can't go anywhere, but still our fault, like being with a narcissist. Exactly. I don't think demons get poked, someone says. Let me see who else is around here. I don't know. I'm not seeing any lights light up. Guys, add me on Skype, Mike Martins 1980. I'd like to talk to one more person before I take off. We're going to have our big Christmas show on Wednesday. Well, I mean, we could have the show on YouTube. It doesn't really matter. It just... No, I think we'll keep to tradition. It'll be the Mike in the Night Christmas special. We'll do it on Odyssey. It's better, so we could speak freely and we don't have to worry too much. Because I know a lot of children don't watch my channel anyway, so I'm not too worried, right? So Monica sent me a video. Let me see what the video is. Monica... The video you sent me is unable to load. It's saying it's illegal in my country. There it is right there. This is the video she sent me. So I'm showing it to you guys here. There it is. 4-minute and 37-second video. It keeps telling me that it's illegal to load in my country. So there it is right there. There's the video she sent me. I could see a bit of the video, but it won't let me load it. Yeah, it's saying that the video is illegal. An illegal operation of some sorts here. All right, who else is out there? Anyone alive and well? Alive and well. Oh, you know who called me earlier? Ricky Spanish did, but Ricky Spanish, I need him for Mike in the Night. I can't have Ricky Spanish on YouTube. Because he might start, going off the rails, right? Ralphie's Skype is turned off. And Ricky Ricardo's off. Layla's off. Walking Journeys. Everybody's off. Oh, Dan. Let's call Dano. He's on a road trip. He was in Houston, Texas. It's ringing. Dano's on a road trip across America. Come on, Dano, pick up. Pick up, Dano. Pick up. He's not available. Damn, his Skype is on, but he's not available. Because I know Dano sent me a video. He was in Houston. Houston? Was it Houston? Or Dallas? He was in Texas somewhere. He's doing a cross-America trip. I'm telling everyone, get the hell out of California before the midterm election. Yeah, the Lost Canuck. I messaged him on let me see if I still have him on Skype. Mario. Let's see if he picks up. I don't think his Skype is turned off. I don't think it'll turn on. Yeah, Eduardo was on Saturday's show. He was good. Eduardo was doing a good job. No, he is. The Mario DeCetti's The Lost Canuck is turned off. I'm just trying to see who's... it's the season, the holiday season. I don't know what most people are doing. I don't know what most people are up to because everything looks like it's going to go back on lockdown. Just before Christmas. This dangerous.
Hello, everybody. First, I must tell you that this situation is critical. With the increase of cases and hospitalization, we must put in place new measures. Starting at 5 p.m. today, we are closing bars, casinos, movie theaters, and performance venues. Teleworking is now mandatory. Restaurants can be open only between 5 a.m. and 10 p.m. Sport performances, professional or amateur.
All right, that's what's coming out of Quebec right now. Quebec shutting down schools, bars, and games tonight as COVID-19 cases soar. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to cover this on Wednesday night Christmas special. Sorry, guys. We're going to have our Wednesday night Christmas special. So we need more we could speak more on our Christmas special and talk about what's happening and what people are up to too for the holiday season and what they hope for. Let's talk about what people are hoping for. You know, sometimes when you hope it happens, right? Sometimes you think it happens, right? Sometimes you wish it happens, right? He's got the vid, needs more rockets. This guy sounds sick. Yeah, he does. Let me tell you, we gotta close this all down here. Yeah.
It's so hard for me to sit back here looking at a guy out here hollering my name.
It's Christmas time. There's always a lot of burglaries around the holidays. So we're just checking the neighborhood to see if everyone's taking the proper precautions, that's all.
Merry Christmas.
We're not gonna hurt you.
All right, guys, it's been an hour and a half, and I guess I'll go back and play with my kids for a bit. It's still early. I just wanted to do, I just wanted to say hi to everybody. Guys, get over to Odyssey. If you're joining us, you need to get over to Odyssey if you want to watch real programming. You're not going to get real programming here. I'm just here to talk. There's the link right there. Go to Mike of the Night episode 405. Please go there, check it out, see what's happening, and I don't know. I just hope. There it is, guys. Check it out. Be part of it. Hopefully we could get the Raven in on a Christmas special. And a couple other callers on. Could you have got the food and beverage job without going on television? I gotta switch to...
And what the fuck are you doing on TV anyhow?
No, that's not that one. It's this one.
You could have had the food and beverage job without going on television.
Yeah. That's what happened to all these people that are being investigated in Australia for corruption. All these ministers and all these bullshit handpicked, non-voted in people are all getting investigated. So they're going to work for the Food and Beverage Administration now of Australia. They're going to be off the spotlight and not on TV. But that other piece of crap, that facha bruta there in Australia, that one there, that lady... She was being investigated for criminal activity, and then she got transportation minister, and she's still on TV.
And what the fuck are you doing on TV anyhow?
Yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on Wednesday night on the flip side. And yeah, Lord Humongous just joined us. We'll see you on the flip side. God bless, guys, and thank you for joining me for Steak and a Shot. And hope you guys enjoyed your stay here and discussion. God bless.